Welcome back to another episode of Wardrobe Wednesdays, where we take you into the costume collection of the confused Greenies of Players Patchwork Theatre Company. And what we should say to you is, Happy Revenge of the 6th! Okay, it was the best we could do because we are 2 days late to say May the 4th be with you. But this is a good opportunity, we think, to go over some of the costumes we've done for our parody productions of Star Wars. Despite May the 4th be with you at Marcon's 50th anniversary in 2015 being one of our biggest productions to date, we didn't need to acquire many new costumes. The goal of having Commedia dell'arte characters do Star Wars enabled us to use a lot of existing pieces, especially if the characters were directly associated with classic mask types, such as Imperial Doge Palpalone, Jedi Master Dottore Gratanobi, and Roguish Scoundrel Capitano Solo. For our parody Jedi Knights, we used some pseudo-Japanese costumes, many of which you've probably seen in our Mad Words The Art of Kyogen productions. Most of these were acquired from a theater shop sale at Baldwin Wallace University. Some acquired through other means, especially through the Society of Creative Anachronism and as part of our personal collection. These fit with the vaguely East Asian aesthetics that were used especially for the Jedi and other characters in the movies. For their dark side counterparts, well, anything black and showy was very appropriate. Some characters we just had to make do, like Brigella the Hutt. Still a monstrous and alien-looking being, even if a completely different appearance. And for others, we did have a few Star Wars costume and prop pieces, many of which were found in thrift store hunts. But you know, if we're going to do a Star Wars Commedia dell'arte parody, we're going to have to do something with the infamous Hutt Slayer metal bikini. So today, we thought you showcase one of the few items that we had to actually have specially crafted for the production. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to transform into that right now, especially not after about 2 months of social distancing snacking. While we wanted to construct one in troop colors of green and purple, timing constraints required us to borrow one instead, from the occasional player of the Patchwork, Jamie, who was an expert cosplayer and had already crafted her own Leia bikini. What was important in our parody production is that Senatorial Princess Leia wasn't forced, but chose to adorn herself in the outfit. In this case, as a means to wake Capitano Solo up after he was frozen in Carbonationite, and to defeat Darth Vittoria in a saber duel, because everyone knows the hero is more powerful the less they wear. Not even a year later, we wound up doing another large Star Wars parody production. Cleveland Concoction asked us to do an After Dark show for more adult audiences. To streamline the process, we wanted to write a more traditionally Commedia dell'arte style plot, but with sci-fi elements. Player of the Patchwork Aaron came up with the core idea, using the love triangle and revelation of long-lost twin siblings from Star Wars. Very soon we had looking for love in all the wrong places. Now, if you're going to do a body Star Wars Commedia dell'arte, you know you're going to need the metal bikini, and you know one of the male characters is going to have to put it on in a disguise. So this time we definitely needed new bikinis constructed, and preferably in troop colors. We worked with Baroness Madeleine from the local chapter of the Society for Creative Anachronism, who is an expert seamstress and already crafted a few costumes seen in our plays. She built 2 outfits heavily out of green and purple duct tape that became our Sci-Fi Bikinis. A year after that, a Commedia dell'arte troupe out of Boston called E. Sebastiani asked us to help them stage the Heterodyne Boys in the Race to the West Pole at Marcon 2017. This is based off of several scenes in the Girl Genius graphic novels by the Professors Folio, who were guests of honors at that Marcon. We had both notes and a few panels of the comic to use as reference. And the character of the High Priestess wore a green and purple bikini ensemble, very much like the outfit we already had made. Even before the show began, we heard audience members remarking how we somehow had our own High Priestess outfit straight from the comics. Little did they know that we didn't actually construct it for that show. Parts of both the male and female outfit would continue to appear in additional sci-fi and anime parodies in the following years. We will likely find additional uses. This weekend? Well, maybe not, though we did just write yet another bawdy Star Wars parody production. It's around this time of year that we would typically be getting ready for Marcon, the longest running science fiction convention in Ohio. One of our favorite events to perform at. This year would have also marked the 10th anniversary of doing Doctor Who's Line Is It Anyway, hosted by Dalek Scarino. Well, obviously all events like that have been cancelled as we continue to social distance, but we still want to mark the occasion, so look for some content coming soon. Some virtual performances, virtual improv games, because we wish to keep you entertained. So until then, remember, laugh while you learn, and learn while you laugh.